Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So for Ethereum, it is still the view that it could break out from here. Of course, it's getting challenged, but that's what crypto likes to do. Crypto likes to trick us into situations where we think things aren't possible anymore, and then it starts to reverse suddenly. We just need to have that possibility still on the radar. It's obviously getting seriously challenged, and again, if we drop below $1,000, it will get very problematic. The advantage of the current situation is that I'm not telling you to do it. I just want to outline here the idea of risk management and how you would normally do it as an Elliott Wave trader as well. So for example, ideally as an Elliott Wave trader, and again there's different strategies as well, different philosophies, but you can enter a long position, for example, very close to support. And as a good Elliott Wave trader, because you know where invalidation occurs, most likely you can add a long position as close as possible to invalidation, so to minimize your risk. And again, if I tell you that as long as we're above $1,000, there is still a chance to move all the way up to, let's say, $3,000, or at least in a bearish rally to around $1,400-1,500, then that tells you a lot about the reward to risk ratio. However, there's no guarantee it will happen. I have to say that as well. There's no financial advice. It is just how things stand based on the technical analysis, based on the Elliott Wave analysis, that as long as we are above the $1,000 level, things could still take a bullish turn. It is getting less likely, but there are still two bullish wave counts that can work out. That can work out, and I'm going to take you through both of them. And then, we also talk about bearish targets should the $1,000 level not hold. So this is still the overall pattern, which works as a 1-2 setup from June, and we could, as long as I said, as long as we don't have a sustained break below $1,000, it could work out in a wave 3, or we could at least get a corrective bounce before we move up, before we come down further. Okay. So at the moment, if we zoom in then in this wave pattern here, in this structure, we are currently obviously coming down here in the so-called 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5 down. This is an ending diagonal. That is how I currently see it. This has a target. I can give you that as well. So first of all, we take a look here at the... It's hard because we don't know where the wave 4 will peak, but we can make an assumption based on the length of the wave 1. And depends, right? If the wave 4 gets all the way to the top here of the channel, we get a target of 182. So yeah, no, sorry, not 182, 982. That is the 1-to-1 ratio. I would still think that it's possible to move up from there, because it is not a sustained break below $1,000 as long as this level is holding. And it recovers quickly, but it would not be ideal. I have to say that as well. If it would really be on thin ice, a bullish potential. So I'd rather focus on the downside from then. But that is exactly the pivot point, exactly the decision point below which a stop loss could be set. And then, but again, no financial advice. And because you need to understand that the bullish potential really gets challenged if things go that way. There's another wave count where we can look at this as a triangle. Talked about that yesterday as well. And when I look at it as a triangle, the proportions work better if I look at this as the wave 1, the low here at 1438, and then we moved up in a 2, came down in a 3. Then we've got this sideways movement with a peak of a wave 4 here as a triangle, and then we've got the wave 5 down. And if we look at that, then the target becomes very similar, and I also get the $995 level. So it all points towards that $1,000 level, maybe even a little bit lower. And this would also have an effect if this was an overall bearish wave pattern and we come up once more and then come down, make new lower lows. I'm still looking here for a possible bounce at $1,000. Also because on the 4-hour chart we are oversold. Yeah, we are just below 30 here on the relative strength index. So yesterday when I made the video, I showed you this channel in which Ethereum is. And in this channel, we were just about to hit key support, which we did. The channel did hold, so it was a relevant channel, a relevant support channel. Ideally, I would like to see now a wave 4 bounce. In a diagonal pattern, the targets are sometimes a bit difficult to calculate, but I think here we can say it should move up to around the channel top or resistance. If that happens today, I wouldn't be surprised to see a move up to around, well, into the area between 1128 and 1158. That is the area between the 23.6% fib level and the 38.2% fib level. And from then we come down in 5. Yeah, I would be surprised to go down straight away from here. Could happen, of course, but then I would look at the next key support at 1,000 US dollars. So we're at key support here in the channel as well, and we are expecting further lows. But there is a chance now to look at a short-term bounce in a fourth wave. Nothing that I would trade long, absolutely not, but a possible short trade for a fifth wave. Just be aware that this is already getting very close to support now with the 1,000 US dollar level. And if we really look at this in a bearish way and we break the $1,000 level, then we're most likely going to see the 880 level, the $880 level from June. And if we lose that, then we're looking at 650 US dollars. That's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.